One of the most incredible skills that develops during childhood is speech. Speech allows children to express their needs and emotions and connect with those around them. As children acquire speech, it is important that they hear themselves speaking. Auditory feedback from our own voices can be used to detect speech errors and modify future speech productions. This process is called speech motor adaptation, and it is an integral part of speech acquisition and maintenance across development. Our study aims to investigate the neural mechanisms underlying this complex process. Previous studies have suggested the importance of the left ventral premotor cortex in speech adaptation, but the relationship between the two is not well understood, indicating a need for further exploration. Participants in our study will receive repetitive transcranial magnetic stimulation of the left ventral premotor cortex prior to a speech motor adaptation task. Repetitive transcranial magnetic stimulation, or RTMS, is a type of non-invasive brain stimulation that can regulate the activity of neurons in a target area. Participants will be randomly assigned to receive one type of RTMS, facilitatory, inhibitory, or sham. To put it simply, facilitatory RTMS makes neurons more responsive, inhibitory RTMS makes neurons less responsive, and sham is similar to a placebo, where no real stimulation is delivered. In the speech adaptation task, participants will repeat single words while their auditory feedback is altered through headphones. This means that what they're saying and what they're hearing no longer match. Typically, participants shift their speech production in the opposite direction of the alteration as a compensatory response. We will use mixed ANOVAs to compare participants' performance in the speech adaptation task across the 3 RTMS conditions. If the left ventral premotor cortex is critical to speech adaptation, we expect to see an increased adaptation response in the facilitatory group compared to baseline. In the inhibitory group, we expect to see a decreased adaptation response to baseline. And finally, in the sham group, we do not expect to see a significant difference in adaptation compared to baseline. Technical testing has been conducted to ensure feasibility of the experimental protocol, and we are now ready to run the experiment on participants. Results from our study will contribute to our understanding of the neural basis of speech adaptation and the complex process of childhood speech acquisition. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. If you have any questions or would like to learn more, please come visit me at poster number 13.